Good morning, everyone. I'm getting ready for my morning walk. So I am currently out here trying to get it in. Like I told you guys, I put my granddaughter on the bus already, and I am getting ready to get these steps in. Morning. It's another sunny morning. We had a lot of rain last day. So happy Thursday, everyone. Hope everyone had a good Juneteenth and they were able to relax, enjoy, do something that they really wanted to do. So I'm just out here getting this morning walk in. It is Thursday, and it's terrific Thursday. I'm out here trying to get my steps in today, and the sun is out, and it is getting hot. So that's currently what I am doing this morning. One more day, Friday, and keep getting these steps in. Trying to hold my camera a little bit steadier because I noticed yesterday my video is kind of shaking. That's because I'm walking. So forgive me, guys, if you see the replay and it's shaky. It's because I'm walking. And for some reason this morning I feel hungry. I'm so trying very hard to just keep getting my steps in. Morning. I'm good, and you? Good. Your house looks beautiful. You did a nice job as usual. It's one of my neighbors just saying good morning. She's got a lot of work done on her house, and it looks great. So as you can see, I'm gonna see if I can get the camera up. Sun is sunny this morning. I thank God. I'm blessed to see another day. Like my neighbors over there cooking breakfast already. It smells so good. So like I said, I hope everybody having a good Thursday. Thank you God for another day. I'm trying to get these steps in. And for some reason my knee is trying to hurt today. But I gotta keep going. Gotta keep moving. And yesterday we had an incident behind the house where I be in Traditions. A guy from I think it was Broward County came and they had like a big standoff. And he came from another county, like near Miami. And he came and he ended up killing himself. So that was really sad. Morning. That was real sad. Yeah, he ended up killing himself in the car, in the truck. He had rented like a U-Haul. And it was a standoff for over 2 hours, guys. And they was telling everybody to stay in. But we never have a lot of stuff happening in our area, but we got so many people coming from other areas. So with all the different people coming in, it is hard. Um, and they coming in and doing stuff in our neighborhood now. Because like I told you guys, normally our neighborhood is very, very quiet. Good morning. How are you? I'm great. Another day I'm alive. Have a blessed day. Mhm. Yes, guys. It smells so good coming down this curve. It's the neighbors that be cooking it. Oh my gosh. It smells so good. I hit this corner, I know they be eating good. Like I said, a lot of people come from different areas in our area now. So it was really, really, when we first moved here 6 years ago, it was so quiet. It's still quiet because you're going to have stuff come in your neighborhood. Anyhow, when you move in, it's not going to be like, you know, not going to stay the same because we had low crime, low everything, but our crime rate is going up some. So, but got to keep going. Guys, if you're not working, I wonder what you guys got planned for the day. Me, I'm going to try to relax. Because yesterday I did a lot with doing my granddaughter's hair. And sometimes I like to post it, sometimes I can't because it's like a little struggle to comb her hair and it takes a while. She has a lot of hair. So I was working on that yesterday, but I can't film her as much because, like I told you guys, she is autistic and, you know, her hair is never parted perfectly straight or as nothing is just like the way I would love to do her hair neater. I have to go with the flow because it depends on her mood for the day and trying to keep her positive and doing positive things. But sometimes they look when they have the artistic part, they have behavioral issues. So sometimes she have behavioral issues. Like in the morning, she doesn't really like to get up. When she does get up, you have to get her going because if she doesn't get going, she'll start to like act out a little bit or talk or say something, you know. But you just have to stay on them. And that's what I do. I stay on her a lot. I get her, try to keep her in a good mind frame and stay positive and stay praying for her so her behavior will get better because her behavior is part of her problem. She has more behavior issues, acting out and wanting to have her way and things of that nature. So, guys, I'm just out here. I'm gonna try to do it every day, film and get my steps in. I know a lot of people already probably went walking, but it's kind of quiet. It's not as much traffic still today. It's kind of different. I can see a lot of people out here. I mean, not a lot, a few people out here walking this morning. You gotta remember, you gotta keep. When this is a new build, right here, brand new build home. So they are still building, and there's have a lot right here. So they're still building a lot in my area. And then they have a lot of homes here that people rent out, and they're from other countries. They own the homes and they rent them out. So we have a lot of that. So just out here trying to get this morning walk in. I wanna be ready. Oh, yes. That's another new build down there. There's a lot of building in that area. And I am definitely approaching 95 right now. The sun is beaming. The sun is beaming already. I was able to catch Single Mama this morning. Thank God for that. She's talking about how something came through and tore out stuff that she planted in her garden. She has such a beautiful garden. I mean, it's really nice, and she had it so organized and pretty. She reminds me of me when I had my garden. I had to have it a certain way. I didn't want stuff all over the place, you know. I wanted to have it a certain way because my husband was like, oh, you're tearing up my yard. But I wanted it to be a certain way. So that's why this year I just did it in my garden in containers. But I had major issues. I had like 8-10 cabbages. When I had 8 or 10 cabbages, guys, when I tell you them bugs tore my cabbage up, those bugs tore my cabbage up. I mean, they ate my cabbage up. Then I started putting the vinegar water on it, but by that time they had killed my cabbage. So I was just so upset. I got like 1 cabbage now that was able to make it through. But what I had to do was spray it with the pepper. I put red pepper flakes and hot sauce and water in the bottom, sprayed it. I haven't had a problem since then. They started on my cabbage and ate up a lot of my cabbage. Then they turned around and, good morning, Tamika Davis. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'm out getting this morning walk in. And I was talking about how I had a lot of cabbage in my garden and all the bugs ate them up and I'm down to 1 cabbage. I didn't have that problem last year, but I had a major problem this year with my garden, but I got everything in containers. So thank you for coming in. We are by 95, so it's very noisy. This traffic is heavy this morning. Morning. So guys, I don't know what you're doing today, but make sure you're having a terrific Thursday, enjoying your day. So I'm just out here trying to get these steps in, just walking under the underpass for 95. Like I say, guys, I try to stay alert because I have all this water over here to my left. And I was talking to my husband. I was like, do gators be in this water? It's kind of deep. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, oh my goodness, I did not know that they would be in the water this deep. So I said I have to be very alert because it's sunny now in Florida in the morning. So don't know who be out here hanging out and sunbathing, but I am scared of alligators. So I make sure I try to keep when I walk, I'm being very alert because we got so much water around us in Florida, and you're bound to see gators. But I haven't seen any in this water, but I know the other water when I walk by my house, it has gators in it, and I don't even go close to the water because when I used to walk over there, I think it was last year when it was on the other side of the road, and the lady was like, yeah, it's some gators in there, 3 of them. and you see the kids out there fishing and stuff like that. They got the sign say no fishing, and then the kids out there still fishing. You know, it's like, what's going on? Why you out here? That's scary. You know, just like I was by the water the other day, and I was like, oh, it's like a big. It was like a big park. On one side, they built up. They had it on one side where there's no water, but the parents and some of the parents let the kids come out. Good morning, Frank G. Life. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I'm just taking my morning walk, getting my steps in, and thanking God for another day because we are blessed. I hope you're having an awesome, awesome Thursday morning because I know I am because I'm amongst the living. So I am blessed and highly favored. Thanking God. But yeah, guys, I'm trying to keep these steps up and I'm trying to make sure that I go ahead and do more lives and get back into my YouTube more. I post a lot of shorts, but I gotta stay busy because my analytics has went down so much. I mean, when I say a lot, I mean my analytics went down a lot. I am good. I just did great. I usually go earlier, Frank, but I have my granddaughter, so me having her, I have to wait till her bus comes. Once her bus comes, then I come out because you can see when I turn this way, it's so sunny here. And in Florida, it gets hot early in the morning. But for some reason, we have a little breeze going on. So that breeze is a little better in the morning. But I got to get these steps in because if I don't get them in, this ain't good. And I really don't like being on my treadmill. I'm not a treadmill girl, but I get on it when the weather bad. But I try to make sure that I walk every day and do some type of exercise. And then in the evening, I get on my bicycle. I have a bike. So you're going to see more videos with the bike because I hadn't been taking it out for a while because I usually ride it on the weekends. But now I'm riding it in the evening. But when we have my granddaughter, things are a little rougher for me. But I'm not going to make any excuses. I'm just going to keep on doing what I do. Because you see right now, that sun is sunny. And I want to get, it's supposed to be in the 90s today. I can believe it. I know it's going to be 90s for us. I was like, telling my husband, I said, it's too hot. I'm going to have to get something to get in the backyard. I need me a small pool, because it's hot. And we have one of the longest summers ever in Florida. Now, we had a long winter this year just when it passed. But, hello. I don't want to say your name wrong. Alamuta Sadia, thank you. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you for stopping by. I'm just out doing my morning walk and talking about the weather and how hot it is here. And because I am in Florida. So I normally walk earlier in the morning. But for the next I think I got like 2 more weeks with my granddaughter. I have her for the summer. And so I put her on the bus. And then once I put her on the bus, then I start coming to take my walk. So I normally take my walk like 6:30 in the morning before it gets hot. But I'm still trying to make sure I get all my steps in because getting those steps in are so very important. Trying to stay healthy is not easy. So, but we got to put the best foot forward and keep moving. And it's like I said, I hope everyone's having a terrific Thursday. It is Thursday morning. Thank God that I'm among the living. And that's why I say I'm blessed to see another day. So I'm just in my neighborhood getting this walk in and trying to stay fit, getting these steps in. This is very important, especially as I get older. I'm trying to keep moving because I think as we get older, we stop moving as much as we should. So, but I thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. In the summer, okay, Frank says, in the summertime, drop 1 or 2 videos a week. Yeah. Oh, okay. In the summertime. Yes, Frank. I be trying to get these videos, but for some reason, I don't know if it's just me. My analytics is way off. So I normally do 2 anyhow a week. And then I do shorts. I try to do 2 to 3 shorts a day. So but I'm ahead. I try to stay ahead. I feel like if I stay ahead and not get behind, but it's like, I don't know what's going on. It's just the analytics and I don't think I'm the only one having an issue. I totally understand that. Yeah, I don't know if it's that, but my analytics when I start, maybe, I don't know. It's just that I don't get as many views on my shorts like I used to. I used to put up a short and get 1,000 views. Now I'm getting like 500. I guess, I'm not going to complain because I'm blessed. If I get 100, I'm happy. But it's really down. And it may be because we have a lot of people that are on YouTube now. And maybe that's what it is. Because we have so many new channels. Because when I'm watching YouTube, I see a lot of new channels and a lot of new content creators. So that's why I guess we have to stay busy and stay focused on the channels. But once I get my granddaughter back home to her mom, I'll be able to do more. But I've been putting up like 3 shorts, but my shorts ain't hitting it. So that's the biggest thing for me is those short. I'm trying to keep up with the shorts. And you got to always try to reinvent yourself and be current. And because for a lot of people just going straight to the shorts, they are not. A lot of people not really doing a lot of long videos anymore. They are doing the shorts and getting it out the way because they get the most views on the shorts. So I just don't know. Just gonna keep praying about it. Just try to stay as busy as possible putting them up because something in our app, something going on, and I don't want to overwork myself in doing it. I really don't want to overwork myself. And good morning. Let's talk about it with Toya. How are you, baby? Good morning. Out here getting these steps in. And just like I was talking to Frank about the analytics, my analytics is crazy right now because I usually get good views on my shorts, so I'm not getting it. But I'm trying to stay busy, go live, like you said, and do more videos because it's just crazy. I don't know who's on. I'm getting more subscribers, but my analytics is not where it used to be. I'm glad you are well. I hope you're having a terrific Thursday, because like I was saying I hope you're having an awesome Thursday. Like I was telling everybody, I'm just blessed to see another day. That's just my slogan ever since I had surgery. So if you see that on all my videos, that's because I'm blessed. And I thank God for that. I am so blessed to be here, So that's why I come out and say, blessed to see another day. Because God is good. But I've been so busy since I have my granddaughter now. Good morning. How are you? Gotta get these steps in. Woo! It ain't easy. Y'all have a blessed day. So yeah. So I just appreciate anybody that's coming in. Thank you guys. So I'm trying to go live more and get more views. I'm trying to get more views up in my analytics up some more because it's just, I don't know what's going on. But I know, Toya, you're going to say post more videos and go live more. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm going to keep going live in the morning and then I'm going to start going live. I saw you yesterday, Toya, in the kitchen. And that food looks so good. All of my analytics were down a couple of weeks ago. I had one short that went viral and now my numbers have come back. Oh, that's good. That's really good. I'm glad to hear that because, I kind of follow what you do. So I know she kept telling different ones, go live, go live, go live. I'm like, oh, I'd like to go live, but I'm trying to go live and do what I can do to bring it back up. So you have video to go viral. That's awesome. I've never had a video to go viral, I don't think. I had one to go like 10K views, but that's it. I never had a viral one. Not yet. Good morning, boss lady Denise. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I'm on this morning walk today, trying to get these steps in, trying to keep this body moving, because 62 is creeping up on me in about 3 weeks. but I'm still trying to keep walking because I normally walk every day anyhow. I'm just trying to get in almost 3 miles. So far, guys, I'm at 1.42 miles, and I still got a good way to get home. I appreciate all y'all for coming in. So I'm trying to get these steps in because I was talking about the analytics. My analytics is way off, and I'm just going to keep pushing, keep doing what I do. I hope everybody else is having their analytics is doing good because mines are down real bad. I'm trying to get them back up there and work on my channel. So that's why I appreciate everybody coming in, saying good morning to everyone. Because like I was telling you guys, I normally walk 3 miles by myself in the morning. But since I have my granddaughter, I have to come out later. And as y'all can see, that sun is shining. Florida is hot right now. So, but like I was saying, the analytics crazy right now. I got to try to keep busy, keep going, because I do 2 videos a day. 2 videos a week anyhow. And I also do a lot of, sometimes I do a longer content when I do cleaning videos. So I got to get some more of those cleaning videos and reset videos and try to stay busy. Because I think that's the best thing. All you can do is stay busy. Because if you don't stay busy, then it's going to go. So that's what I'm trying to make sure I stay busy. Keep the videos going. I just don't want to, work too hard to get to where I am. So I'm getting the subscribers. I just don't get my views are down. So I'm working on that. But I know everything happens in God's time. And so I'm just going to keep taking my time and doing what I do. I think all you guys are coming in. Because I live in Florida and I'm not in a gated community. It's just a big community where I live. It's kind of big to me. But most of the communities around me are big communities. Always remember that you can create shorts out of your live videos. Okay, so when it says that at the bottom, I see that. Like if you putting up a short Toya, it tells you can change it into a short form. So you can do that. Oh, I gotta try that then. Because I got a lot of videos out there. A lot of videos. So I was looking the other day and it was like, you got 1,000 and some videos. I'm like, wow. I didn't know I had made that many videos. And I really appreciate you guys. Because Toya, you give us good advice on what to do. So you might need to do your e-guide. Good morning, Yaya's Best Life. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming in. I got to go check you out. I don't know if I've been there lately because I was on the computer yesterday trying to get to a lot of the content creators because I think I'm a little bit behind, but I'm trying to stay up, and then I don't get all my notifications. So that's why when I see you, because Yaya's Best Like you, I had lost you for a good little bit. I was like, where is her channel? I'm not seeing it. So I had to go in, and a lot of people, my channels, I had to go back in and hit the notification button again because for some reason it is not holding them up. So, but yeah, guys, Toya always give me good advice, and other people have given me good advice, but Toya has been giving me good advice about my channel and how to get it, how to get more views, and how to thumbnails. I had to learn thumbnails from her because I never did a thumbnail before. My thumbnails used to be done by my son, so now I know how to do it all. So I am happy about that because I can do my own thumbnails and put them. I'm not perfect with them, but I'm getting better with them. And then I want to ask, like guys, when y'all do y'all long form videos, are you buying music? Because I got a copyright strike for some of the music I use. So what I'm trying to do is not use the music. So I think it's Epidemic music you can buy for like $14 a month. I think that's what I'm gonna have to do because when I do a long cleaning video, I have music in the background, and the music doesn't have to be loud. Okay, Toy, you say go to remix and recreate it the way you want to use and create into short, or either use a green screen. I did. I never thought about that because I see it, but I'm like, how does this work? So I was trying to figure out how it works. Your thumbnails are amazing. Yeah, because you taught me. I never knew how to make them until you was like on that day you showed me. So what I did was I started going in and playing with it more and more. So I found that as you play with it more and more, you get better with it. But I didn't know how to do thumbnails. My son was doing them for me at first. Then he moved away, and it's like, well, I got to figure this out. So he would do them on the computer, but I do them. I do most of my stuff on my phone. So thank you, Taya, for the super chat. You're so sweet. Thank you. I appreciate you. But like I said, guys, if you're older like me and you want to know some information about doing thumbnails, doing other stuff, like she just gave me some good advice on how to keep my channel up and running, check her out because I couldn't do the thumbnails. I couldn't get it together. But I had to, one day she came on, she was telling us how to do it. And I appreciate that. That's why I say she's going to have to get an e-guide and try to do her class. So, people can come in because I definitely would be to the class, sitting front and center. So if you decide to do like a little class or whatever, I will be there because you are doing so good. And I'm trying to get to the point where I post more so that it's good because I see you doing your cooking and all the different things. What it is, I think, for me, I used to at first I used to do like, you're doing stuff in your life anyhow. And I used to always do a video on it. But I haven't been doing it as much now because I have my granddaughter. I may do another free class soon. Not just a free class, Toya. If you charge, you charge. Whatever you charge, I'm going to be front and center because you're giving us a lot of knowledge that we don't know. And then we don't have to pay and go to somebody else's channel where they're going to put you down or talk about you. Because being real, let me let you know something. I even took up, I paid $98 to take the Peach class. That was over 2 years ago, right? And when I tell you, I never got the link. I never got nothing. I emailed her 3 times and told her I didn't get the link. She never responded. So that's why I say I'm not against nobody, but I don't do Peach like that because I can't deal with the cursing and all that craziness she has going on. I'm trying to keep my channel minus all that. You're trying to keep it a certain way. So that's what's important. Like I was telling everybody, check her out. She can tell you how to do some things that will help you on your channel. And I'm just trying to keep it going because I feel like because I'm older, a lot of stuff I need to, write down, learn. But once you do it a couple of times, good morning, how are you? Once you do it a couple of times, you'll get it. And that's for me, that's how I learned the thumbnails. But you should consider maybe doing a class where people can come in and learn more about it. And, because I'm doing great. I just got 16K on Facebook. So I want to, let's talk about Victoria. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got 16K on Facebook, but I have not been engaging late because I got my granddaughter. So I'm trying to get that back up. But it was like one day I had 15K, like not even 3 days, maybe a week later I had 16K. And I was like, what? It's just it was moving, but I post a lot here. I post a lot there too, all the cooking stuff. So, a lot of people love the cooking videos because a lot of young people don't cook. So yeah, that's it. That is it. Yeah, it was a lot of work. And I'm also on TikTok, but I don't post on TikTok and Instagram as much as I used to because my son was like, Mom, TikTok for the young people. I said, yeah, I'm going to keep on posting them. Because he was like, you doing TikTok is not for young, it's for young people, it's not for old people. I said, what, bye. But yeah, I try to stay active, but I haven't been as active on TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, that 16K was a lot of work. So yeah, I'm trying to get it up there. Plus, like when I first started my YouTube, I met a young lady called Healthy G Mom. Haven't seen her in a while, but she was the one who kind of pushed me. We would work together and do things, and she would tell me how to grow my channel. So that's how I kind of grew it, hanging out with her. But that 16K was hard, but I got to keep it up. I got to engage more. And I do not go live over there. That's the biggest problem, I think. I think I need to be going live on Facebook, but I don't go live. I think I went live maybe twice, 3 times in the whole time. But yeah, and back in before they cut out the monetization on Facebook, Frank, you say you old, but you love TikTok. That's what I'm talking about. But my son was like, "Ma, TikTok ain't for us." I was like, "Boy, bye," because they like to post over there on TikTok and whatever. But I still go to TikTok and I post some different types of videos on there. I usually use CapCut a lot, so that's been helping me make some really good videos. But yeah, I'm just trying to stay busy in this content creator world. Just stay busy, and I want to, a lot of young people to know, you know, about that older people can do this. And on top of that, um, I'm not so much trying to be about the money. Money, it's just that I want to talk to people and let them know about how good God is, and women to know about it is not. It is a lot of inspiration videos on there. Yes, it is. That's but my son, he young, he be saying stuff. You know how them babies is in the family, Frank. Them baby children, they be trying to tell you what to do, and I be like, child, go ahead on. You know what I mean? Because he's the one who kind of got kick-started my channel. And so he's not here anymore. He lives in Colorado. He got married in December. So he got kick-start my channel. But then when he moved, I had to learn how to do everything myself. So editing was my biggest thing. I had to learn how to edit and all that. Like I said, Toy, you do not, because you give so many gems out. Do not stop. I am. Okay, I'm trying to keep up with the talk. Frank said, right. Yeah. I was like, really, son? You gonna tell me that? But I want to be an inspiration to people to let them know that God is good. He's amazing. And that's why I want to talk about surgery. And also, guys, with all the things I have went through in my life, with all the abuse and stuff like that, I want to let women know you don't have to take that. Women, men, whoever is being abused, you don't have to take all that stuff. You can live your life. You can be happy. You know, overcome what has happened to you. Get the help you need, and know that mental health is real. A lot of times, a lot of people think mental health is like, it's not important. But mental health is important because if you don't have that, guys, if you don't have your mental, what you have. And that's where I feel. If you don't have your mental, you have nothing. So that's why I talk about mental health. And then I wanted to talk about it also. I started talking about it, I think, after my mom died more. And that's when I realized I had a lot of issues going on. So that's why I talk about the mental health piece so much, because it brought me to a different place. It took me my mom's death to get me where I need to be and to be better at what I am doing. So that's what's going on with that. I'm just gonna walk past you, okay? Good morning. How are you? Great. Uh-huh. So guys, that's why I talk about the mental health piece. I was mentally abused in my last. See, that's what I'm saying. People don't realize that. People don't, know that, and we don't. Sometimes we don't really even know it's happening because of what we went through young in our lives. You know what I mean? And then sometimes we think it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. And you can be that's why I talk about the different types of mental health, because you can be verbally, emotionally abused, you know, physically abused. Abuse is abuse no matter what it is, but you got to make sure that you get help. Your blessing will come unexpectedly, whether it is from social media or from God. I know God is going to bless me in my season. Uh-huh. Keep on pushing and telling your story. You're such a sweet lady. Thank you. You are too, Toya. You inspired me. I feel like when I go to different channels, because I have so many people that I do. I mean, I have so many channels I go to. Everybody has an inspiration in a different way. It's not going to look the same for everybody. So everybody's inspiration is different. Then you can tell me some nuggets to help me. This one can tell me some. I can go to Yaya's Best Life and get some, because she's she's younger than me, but we're an older, we're older, and she can give me something, tell me something. Luscious can tell me something. This one Frank can tell me something. Everybody is a nugget in your life, and you have to know that that's the blessing about God. He gonna put people in your path, Some people gonna stay, some people gonna go, but you will know the ones that are really for you. And I just trust and believe that, because like I tell everybody, I know that God has a purpose and a plan for my life. Because having what I had done with the surgery, and then before that, the abuse that I went through in my first marriage, then I turned around and got married again and went through more abuse. But I didn't stay because I knew how to get out. But my first marriage, I thank God, because if I would not have gotten out, I don't know where I'd be. I wouldn't be here. I'd be unalive, because that's how controlling my husband was when I was with him, my ex-husband was. So, Frank, you say God took me out of that, and I've been much happier. That's what I'm saying. Because we give up. To me, I think we give up a lot when we get into relationships. We start. I told somebody this recently. When we get in a relationship, sometimes we slow down on what we're doing to try to please others. But you can't do that. But we don't realize we're doing it. What we do is we slow down what we're doing to try to get into this relationship. Then we're in this relationship, and then we're trying to please the person to in the relationship. And then what they start to do is they start, as long as you're in a relationship, they start to neglect you in little ways. Then they start to feeling like, okay, I got this person, so now I'm gonna go ahead and say what I want to say to them because I got them. I know I got them, and they're gonna be here. Please don't forget to thumbs up. Oh, thank you. Then they think, okay, it's okay. I can say what I want to say. I can do what I want to do. And that's when you got to know. And I thank God that you came out, because you knew your worth, and you knew that wasn't the person that God had for you. For me, I have to do that with my son. I have my oldest son who is here with me, lives with me. And I be telling him, you don't need to meet nobody on the internet. And I'm not against that. But I'm saying I would like for him to meet someone in person, because my oldest son, he is introverted. So he is not, a person that talks a lot or whatever. He's more quiet. So I had to tell him, I said, you need to be somebody in person, and you got to see how they are. Because I think when people get with you, they get with you for a while, and you think you got this great person. Because I did it. I thought I had this great person in my life, and that everything was going to be, oh, yes, God, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. But let me tell you something, baby. It wasn't great. And I stayed in it longer than I was supposed to stay in it. But guess what? I got out. I had to get out. And I almost lost my life getting out. So that's the thing you got to remember. But I knew there was a God, and God will send somebody to help you. So that's what I do know. And so I was able to get to the phone and call my sister. And I never, ever, ever, like I tell people, I never, ever said anything about my marriage, because I was one of those women who wanted to be, oh, I just want to be married. I want to be happy. I don't want to be out here by myself. I need a man. And I was like, I got to have a husband. I need a husband. Yeah. I kept saying what I need, but I didn't ask God what he wanted me to have. So that's what happened. Frank G said, it is a lot of energy. People in this world, it is real sad. Yeah, it's sad. You're dealing with people, what y'all people not realizing, you're dealing with a lot of people that have mental health issues. You get in a relationship with people, they can have a mental health issue. You don't even know that, because they're not sharing that with you. They're not telling you. And then they might not be getting help. You'll know. Trust me, if you stay before God and pray, He gonna show you. And like I said, I sometimes the Bible, what my mommy taught me, and I love her today for that. She said sometimes you got to tell people, and you got to run for your life, because people out here trying to destroy you, hurt you, and you sometimes you think they for you. Everybody ain't for you. They not. They not. And a lot of people got mental health issues. You don't know they got the mental health issues. They ain't gonna tell you when they get into a relationship with you, oh, I got a mental health issue. They're not gonna tell you that. You see, and then you start to change what you're doing to make them happy. Then guess what? You're unhappy because you're not doing what you want to do. So that's the thing you got to realize. Try to love. And I even talked to my daughter this, my oldest daughter, because she was married. Her husband was not physically abusive. He was verbally abusive to her. But I told her, I said, one thing about it, and two things for sure, you got to learn to love yourself first. And when she got out the marriage, she was like, oh, I just want to I want to be with somebody. Because after they got out the marriage, he got with somebody right away. And I told my daughter, don't do that. I was like, do not do that. I said, take your time. Love yourself. Love on yourself first. I don't care how many years it takes. Love you first. Because the husband I'm with now, I was by myself for maybe 3, 4 years before we got together. But I was learning to love myself. I said, I'm going to put me first. I'm going to put my children first. I'm going to put, I'm going to put God first, then me, then my children, because I didn't have a husband. But I was like, I'm not rushing out here trying to find nobody no more. Because, Lord, I ain't good at this. You know, I ain't good at this. So I'm going to need you to come in and intervene for me and send me somebody. And no, guys, whoever you get with, they ain't going to be perfect. So you can stop thinking they're going to be perfect, because they're not going to be perfect. You got to work with them, but you got to make sure if you see some red flags, get out. It ain't worth it. And that's a lot of people, they stay. I can tell you that because I stayed. Financially, my husband took care of all the money. All the money. You know what I mean? And now it's a big difference in my life. I have a different, life now. And when I tell people where I come from, they be like, what, huh? Because I remember when I was talking about abuse, and Toya was like, you would never know. And the reason why you would never know is because I don't really talk about it a lot. I'm not ashamed of it. But I do see women out with bruises on them and stuff like that. And immediately I go in prayer. And I be like, Lord, help them, that they can see that this is not what they need, that this is not for them. And people don't realize that abuse comes from men and women. It ain't just men abusing. It's women abusing men big time nowadays. These women out here doing a whole bunch of stuff, and they think it's okay. They gotta, and with my son, you get in a relationship, they gotta have this done, they gotta have that done. I need a new wig, I need my hair done, I need you to pay for this for me, and I need you to pay for that for me. But it's like, how come I gotta pay for this for you when you can't pay for it for yourself? So that's why I'm trying to grow. My other son is married, but I'm trying to teach them the importance of, when you get into these relationships, make sure you know some of the things that these people are going through, because you don't want to be there with them thinking we can make life, and then what happens? Boom, bomb dropping. You like, what? So make sure you taking time to love you first, know who you are, know your worth, because you're worthy. And that's what I think a lot of times we don't do. We don't think about our worth. We think about, okay, let me get with somebody so I can make them happy. And then I'm losing everything that I've been doing. No, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? No, I'm not doing that. And I made a decision. And then even if you are talking to somebody, or, you want to get with somebody, get your vision board up. Put your vision board up. Tell God what you want. Ask him for what you want in that person. You know what I mean? You ain't going to get everything, because ain't nobody perfect. And I'm a long way from it. But if you do that, God will be able to bless you and show you, and kind of guide. He will guide you to where you need to be. Because a lot of people don't like that. They don't want the guidance. They don't want none of that. They just want to do what they want to do. But it ain't like that. Life ain't like that. You can't just think I'm going to do what I want to do. Frank said, I feel like it is more women abusing men than men abusing women. It's just don't be talked about. True. I feel that way too, because I'm going to tell you why I feel that way. Because a lot of women nowadays, they're not taking what we took off the men back in the day. So yeah, a lot of women. And then the women nowadays, they want you to do a certain amount of stuff for them. And if you can't do that, then they don't even want to be with these. I'm talking about the young girls, like in their 20s, like that, the 20-year-olds, 25, I don't know, about maybe 30. They want so much from a person to, they want so much from you. And then what, this is my biggest thing when I talk to my son is, and he's 24, trying to be 25. I said, well, why they asking you for all that? Because if they can pay for their self stuff, why they need you to pay for it? Why they need your money to pay for it? Because you got bills too. And then he would start giving them, oh, cash out me some money. If you care about me, cash out me this. If you you want to be with me, cash out me. So I think it's different now. It's very different now with the women, because you gotta also remember, Frank, some of these women have been through a lot. They know what they got a little thing where they know what they want. And that's me. When I got with the husband I'm with now, it's like I knew what I wanted in a relationship. I had it all wrote down. I had it all figured out, praying, telling God to send me somebody that's going to be better for me, because I wasn't doing a good job picking these men. I wasn't doing no good job. Got to be careful about them cash out. Yes, you do. Because, honey, my son was cash out, and I looked on his bank account. I was like, wait a minute. It wasn't a lot of money, but it was enough. I said, wait, now you cash out to people, and you don't even know. And the thing about it for me was, They was in another state. So you don't know if you cash apping a man. I told my son one day, I said, you don't know if you cash apping a man or woman. You see a picture up there, could be a profile picture, but you don't know. So these young men today, they got to be very, very careful. Very, very careful. You know, the young men today, we got to teach them. They got to be very careful because who these young ladies out here nowadays, they something else. But got to be careful about yeah. But they out here and they, you know, they different. You know, I have a 40-year-old. My oldest child is 40. My youngest child is 23. No, yeah, 23. So I got a big gap in between mine. And I got a 10-year gap in between the boys and the girls. So that's why I say, I be talking to my oldest son. I be like, wait a minute. You need to meet somebody in there. You don't need to be meeting nobody on no TikTok, Instagram, and all that. You don't know who. Anybody can put a profile picture up. Yep, and Latoya, you said that right. They want men to do for them when they can't do for them. That's the biggest thing I was telling my son. I say, now, if she can't afford to get her nails done, there ain't nothing wrong with doing that. If she can't afford it, why you got to afford it? They want you to buy and do this. I told my son, you need to go and look at some gold digger videos because you'll see what's really going on and what's really happening. Because these young women, whoo, baby, they mills, and I ain't mad with them, because of some of them being scarred too, and they may have went through some type of abuse too. But you just got to be careful with anybody you get with. I try to talk to my son and just let him know, take your time, don't rush, and just do, talk first, and then before you start kicking out money. If you meet somebody and you talking to them for a week or two, next week they need money, you got to be careful. Nails, hair, weave, wig, etc. are not necessity. Toya, talk to me, because let me tell you something. See my nails? I do them myself because I know I'm one of those women that's always doing something. So nails won't work for me. I polish my nails. I get them done. I get press on nails every now and then when I'm going out and I want to look a certain type of way. But me with nails, that ain't gonna work because I'm the woman who gonna be in the house cleaning. I'm in the I'm cleaning up the house. I'm doing laundry. I'm in the dirt with the garden, and I'm doing other stuff. So nails don't be nothing for me. Now, if you want to get my toes done, that might be what I like. But I really don't do a lot because I'm diabetic. So I don't really go and let people do my toes and stuff because I had a problem one time. So yes, oh yes, ma'am, me too. Yeah. So I think like me and my husband talk. We grew up in a different era. We had to do things for ourselves. We had to learn how to cut out. The men cut their own hair back in the day, and the women did their own hair, did their own hair, but you don't have to do it like that now. I'm just saying, if I'm gonna pay some money, I'm probably gonna pay to get my hair done. That's about it, and I'm not gonna pay a whole lot because me and this hair don't work. I got natural hair, and I got a whole head full of it. Now I pay somebody to do some hair, but for my nails and all that, I'm gonna do that myself. And I don't need nothing expensive really, because I'm not an expensive type of girl. I can go to the mall. I mean, not the mall. I can go to the mall. I can go to Burlington and Ross and get me a $5, no, not five, $9.99 dress, put it on, and look just as good as the next person. I'm not a name brand person. I just know what I like for me, and that's what I get for me. Yes, Tori, you said washing dishes, cooking laundry, combing, braiding hair is what I do. That's what I'm talking about. I do my granddaughter's hair. I do my son's hair. I used to do my husband's hair because he had braids, but he cut it all off, right? And I do my hair when I don't have it braided up. So that's what I'm talking about. Women in our era did all this stuff they sell. We, even with even with paying for the women today, they pay for everything. We don't do hair. My daughter doesn't do hair. My daughter don't do my granddaughter hair. I do her hair. I braid it, up. Or I plait it. I won't say braid. I plait it up, put beads on it, keep her looking the way she needs to look because she's a young lady. So that's the way I do it. But just spending money on stuff, that ain't what I do. That's just not what I do. Because I got to be in my house, like you said, washing clothes, cleaning up. And it's just like I said, I have a nice sized house. So my bedroom is on one side, the kids' bedroom on the other side. And I got to get all, I have to walk. So I know I get a lot of steps in because my house is, a nice sized house. But I keep telling my husband, I don't know if this is our forever home because that walking back and forth in my house is a lot, and I'm getting older. Because I was telling somebody one day, I said, this might be my forever home. He was like, no, I don't know about that. Because we might want to downsize and get something smaller. So that's what we were saying, maybe, we don't know yet, but we just saying, because as we get older, we might want to change. Good morning, Indian. Thanks for coming in. I was getting my morning steps in, and we were talking a little bit about everything. But I was also talking about, we were talking about, Frank was talking about abuse and some of the things he went through in relationships. And we all have went through something in relationships. No, nothing happened. We just here thanking God for another day and knowing that we are blessed to see another day. So I'm out for my morning walk, and I was trying to get all my steps in because let me show you guys. This is what I got in so far. Let me turn that watch over. This is how many I've gotten 2 miles, 2.73 miles. I'm gonna walk down to my corner and come back so I can almost get close to 3. But by the time I get through doing everything I got to do today in the home, laundry and stuff like that, I'll be up to my 3 miles. I am wonderful. I'm blessed to see another day. God is good. He is awesome all by himself. And he has really been a blessing to me. So, guys, I do want everybody to come back next week. I'm going to start talking about finding out I had the meningioma, how I found out, and surgery, and how I'm doing now, because I do have some issues, but I don't. What I don't do is I don't talk. I don't press the issue with the issues that I have, because I know God bless me, and I know that everything in time will get better. But I just thinking, because guys, I am able to walk. Like after I had my surgery, I wasn't able to walk. And say I would definitely, yes, please tune in, Toya. You are such an inspiration to so many people. Girl, you got to keep going, because you won. You're going to be up there past your friends soon. And, because I love the way you tell people and you give people advice. And then I love the way too come on too, and Miss Rizzy and all those people that come on your channel. They are so positive, and that's why I love going to your channel. I got a lot of positive people that I am dealing with, and I have a very positive patch, a positive community, because if they're not talking and speaking positivity, I don't want to be around all that. You know what I mean? I don't want to be around all that. And I give people their props, because a lot of people won't take out the time to teach someone my age something. They'll try to speed it up or run it through. Like I told you, I paid $98 for Peach, and I text her. I didn't text. I kept emailing her, and then I called her on the phone number and left a message. Never got my $98 back. So I'm good. You take that and you do what you need to do with that, because I know one thing. I'm a child of the king. And whatever you take from people, it's going to come back on you. So I just be tell them, I'm a child of the king. Now, you took from me, but don't be surprised if something different happens concerning you. You know what I mean? Because you cannot continue to do people any kind of way and think that they're going to continue to come to your channel. And you was blessed to make so much money. You should have put that money in the right place, because a lot of us out here, people don't realize, they think we just out here doing what we do. A lot of people struggling out here, a lot of people trying their best to make it. She could be so blessed, but taking from others gonna bring her down, and it's slowly bringing her down now. And I text, and the reason why I went with her was because my friend Healthy G Mom was one of her students, and that's how she started out the channel. So I said, okay, I'll go to the class. But I called her, and I texted and emailed and did everything I was supposed to do, but I never got my money back. So I was like, guess what? You take that and you go. But remember, I'm a child of the king now. You take it from people that are out here trying to make it. Some people don't have a lot. They're trying to do the best they can with what they have. Food ain't cheap. Uh, uh, Taking care of your kids and making sure they have what they need ain't cheap. And yes, even though you have adult children, you still trying to help them. Because I had my son call me last night. He was like, hey, because their car had broke down, Mom, you still trying to do the best you can for your children. And a lot of people don't understand that, because they feel like, oh, okay, your children are grown, they should be doing their own thing. But you still got to help these kids as they get older, and keep guiding them and praying for them. And that's what I tell a lot of people. Don't forget to pray for your children. Talk to God about them and ask him to keep his hand on them, and bless them. But like I said, Latoya, keep doing what you're doing, girl. I see you coming up so far. You are doing so good. God is going to continue to bless your channel because of the positivity, and you acknowledge him. Because a lot of people may not acknowledge God, and I feel like that has something to do with their channels too. You got to acknowledge him, man. I don't care what nobody say or do. I'm going to acknowledge God. In the summertime, say in the summertime, drop 1 or 2 videos. Oh, okay. No matter if it It's $5. You want your services or your money back. Yeah, $98 at that time was a lot for me. I'm just saying, that was a lot for me. And I was like trying to get it back. And then one time I went in one of her lives and she said, oh, because my name is Lynn, she said something about, oh, I went to school with a girl named Lynn and I don't like Lynn's. So I was like, wow. You know what I mean? I'm finna get on this because this young lady done lost her mind. But it's okay. But I just want to say thank you guys for coming to the live. And that's like you said, Toy, no matter how much it is, it's mine. But it's okay. You needed it better. So now we're going to see what happens because, just like God shined on you, like God give and God can take away. So, blessed be God. But I'm going to end the live now, guys. I thank everybody for coming in. Latoya, I'm going to check with you today to see where you at. Are you going live today? If so, I got my notifications on and I'll be checking you out. Thanks everyone for coming out. I appreciate all the 6 people in the chat. You are truly a blessing and you are amazing. And I hope you guys have an amazing Thursday. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning on the next walk. Have a great one, guys. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.